Thank you.
So we should be recording now.
Thank you.
And this way we can just, if you have some other questions, we can just go through those as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen whenever you're ready.
Yeah, can I share my screen? Can I show you that mistake I found?
Yes.
I think once I found the one, I can go back to the file to do search the keyword, right? So I can change every words might have the same mistake.
Yes, yes.
So what you know, you are so amazing. I don't know how you can make this so beautiful. I have to go back to how
now I am still seeing your Word file, by the way.
Okay, so would you go to Dr. Hammer's week 1 first video? Can you go there? Thank you.
Yes, give me just a second.
Yeah.
He turned off the Panopto. He turned off the Panopto link, so I may have to turn it back on so I can find it. So let me do that real fast.
Yeah, I don't know where can I find it too. Thank you.
We'll have to just turn it on and off when we need to use it. And I need to make sure you have the rights to do that, because if you don't, then I'm going to have to give you some more rights. Okay, so I'm going to go into Panopto. And which one did you say, week 1?
Week 1, first video, you know, like, you know, you wanted to take off that clock, you know.
Yeah,
me too.
Okay. Do you want me to share my screen so you can see it?
So you want me to stop sharing, right?
Yeah, stop sharing so I can share my screen and then you can see it. I'm also going to share the sound.
Thank you. Everything is so perfect. Just that one, the clock on the wall, it's okay. It's so funny.
I know, it is funny. Okay, so so probably the way you've been editing is you click here on the edit button, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because this is how I'm sure this is how I showed you how to edit, but there is another way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just
and then you just click captions and then you're just editing right here.
Yeah, but I found it's kind of hard to, you know, do it the way it's more like a Microsoft way, you know, it's like you
can't find and replace.
Thank you.
This is fine if you're just kind of going through it the first time, but like you said, if you find a word that maybe is going to be misspelled or is going to be the wrong word every time he uses it, this is hard because you just got to keep going down. So you can get out of this and you can go back to your controls, and this time instead of going to the edit button, go to the settings button. And then under settings, you're going to go over here to where it says captions.
Yeah, captions.
Now, when you click on captions, you get a new screen kind of over, you know, a new frame opens up. And up at the top, it'll say available captions, and you'll see their English. So if you click on the expander, you're going to see all this information out beside the word English. Really, the only thing you're interested in is the link toward the bottom that says download file.
Download the file. Okay.
Now you want to be careful because right above that is delete. And you don't want to delete. So make sure you click on the download file.
I don't want to make you know, mad at me.
Okay, so you click on it and the file is going to download on your computer. It should, if you're using a PC, it should go to your downloads folder. If you're using a Mac, it should still go to your downloads folder. But anyway, so it's going to go to your downloads folder. So once you finish downloading it, you can go find that folder. Now, for me, I'm using Chrome. So there's like a little icon at the top of Chrome. It looks like a download symbol. I can just click on that. And then I can just go to my most recent downloads. And the one I just downloaded is always at the top.
Okay.
So I can either click on the name and it'll open the file as a text file, or I can click on the folder and it opens my downloads folder. So that's where it's saved at. It's saved inside my downloads folder on my computer.
Oh, folder.
So it's saved right there. So now that I see the file, it's called Week 1A, Captions, English, United States. I mean, it has a really long name. I'm just going to double click on it to open it. And when I do that, it opens as a Word file. Pardon me, as a text file.
Text file.
And that's important. We want to leave it as a text file.
Okay, text file.
So we don't want to edit any of these numbers. Like we don't want to edit, you know, the numbers that start every one of these.
Yeah.
Because that's how it lines up with the video. But let's say we want to search for a particular word. I don't know.
You search for admission because it's a misspelling on the caption. It spells as admission. Instead of A, it puts E, you know.
So I need to search for EDMISSION.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I just, again, to get to the find box, you know, you can either go to edit and go to find or replace. I usually just do the Control F on my keyboard and it brings it up, you know, so whichever you prefer.
Okay. Find and replace. Yeah.
Okay, so it didn't find it spelled that way. So maybe it's already correct. I'm going to try it spelled the other way.
I think maybe I did, but I don't know how to save that. I thought I did, but
okay, there's one right there. Admission. I'm going to do it again. There's another one. So it looks like it's spelled correctly now. This probably should have this looks possessive for the admissions office. I don't know. I don't think it matters. I think it can be like that. Okay. Yeah. So it looks like you got it spelled correctly now.
But could you? It's weird. When I loaded that week 1 first video, I saw admission instead of A as E everywhere. So I just corrected one time. I'm wondering it will automatically correct for me. Could you show me? Can you go back to that video? That's
no, it shouldn't. It shouldn't autocorrect it.
Yeah, it's a magic because it's like I thought you did that. Now you know what I'm saying. I don't know who did this, but I didn't do that.
I didn't do it.
Welcome everybody.
Thank you.
573. Today we're going to talk about statistics, and this will be our first lecture. And what I hope happens is that you understand and get a big.
Let's see where the first word is.
So we're not going to get too far into it where you're going to be or anything of that nature. So I hope that one of the things you'll basically learn is basic understanding of the vocabulary that goes along with the statistics, and also to get
trying to see where he says it the first time.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is the basic.
But if you see the screen, I found it. How come it's not on here?
That's from numerical data. So one of the things I
want
you to
just wait for admission.
Is not inherently informative. So it's what we do with the data that's going to.
It should be coming up pretty soon.
So one of the things we do, of course, is to be able to interpret what we do. Okay, so there's going to be some skills we're going to develop today, and we're going to learn how to do some calculations. And if you see go back to that definition, it says in particular we're going to learn how to gather, organize, analyze, and interpret the numerical information. So this is something we're going to learn how to do throughout the course, and I'll tell you this right now, this definition will not be on your test. So it's just something that you're going to live throughout this course. So if we scroll down a little bit, and I'll go down to this picture, this is a diagram basically of the big picture of statistics. And so one of the things about statistics is that where your focus is or where your interest. Example, I'll start at this. If you are working at TWU and you were in the admissions,
it's been corrected. I'm looking at a different version, or did you reload this? I'm wondering. Somehow
I probably did have to reload it.
Yeah, you did.
But I don't remember. I mean, I didn't make the correction. So either you made the correction. Let's see where the next instance of it is. The next instance is around 148.
it's magically replace this E as A everywhere. That's why it's really something I thought that
Or maybe he did it. He might have
did
done
it.
it. He might have. If he noticed it, he might have.
Wow, he's so smart.
He does seem to be pretty sharp.
Yeah, he got ahead of my game now. That scares me.
But
Thank
anyways,
you.
if you had downloaded it out like I did,
Yeah,
and you had gone through and you had done, find and replace, and you had looked for admissions and you had with an E.
yeah,
Actually, let's do it this way. I'm going to put admission in and we're going to change the spelling to E. Okay. So you click find next, there it found it, and then you could hit replace.
yeah.
Or you could just do replace all, and it would just replace all of them.
Replace all. Yeah, I like that. So how I don't think Dr. Hammer know how to do this really. I don't know, something happened. Believe me, there is just like it's something you reload this couple of times. Did you?
I did reload it a couple of times
Yeah.
because she kept that lady that's helping him kept deleting the file. So I would go back in there, and when I would click on the video, it wouldn't it would take you to the Vimeo video.
Oh my God.
And so I would go in and I would edit the link to point it back to Panopto, which that wouldn't have changed anything in the captions doing that. But
could you tell Dr. Hammer? I don't want to.
I already did. I told him.
Thank you.
I think he's got that. I think he has that resolved now.
Okay, thank you.
I told him on. It was probably Saturday.
Okay.
When I told him.
Okay, thank you. So that's why maybe I don't think he can know how to. So would you show me after I do replacement, save it? How do I reload this back?
Yeah. So after you have replaced, then just do file and save. And so now that's just save that file right back to that download folder.
Yeah.
So the file that's in the download folder, we just replaced it at 916. So that's how I know that's the one we saved.
Yeah.
All right. So then I'm just going to go back into the course. I'll go back to, let me get to the right one. I'll go back to week 1A. And I'll click on the settings button again.
Setting, yeah.
And then I'm going to go back to the captions.
Yeah.
And then from there, it already has captions.
Yeah.
But what I want to do, and I may have to delete them first, I'm not sure, but let's try it without doing it. I'm going to click on File.
Choose
File. And I'm going to go find that file. So it's under downloads, and there it is right there. And then I'll just click open. And then I have to click the uploads caption button right here.
Upload.
Now, you see how it's giving me an error message? It says captions already exist for the selected language. Please delete the existing file or select a different language. So because it's already in here, this is when you would have to use that delete caption button.
Oh, okay.
So now I would delete the captions. So if I hit delete, I'm not going to delete them, but if I hit delete, I would delete them.
Oh, okay. So you
delete
the original one. We have to.
Yeah, and then once I delete it, then I should be able to click this upload caption button, and it'll become the captions.
Oh, so we have to save it as the same name the second time.
It doesn't matter what name you save it as, the first time or the second time. If there's a file already here, it will not override it. It forces you to delete it and upload a new file.
Okay, thank you. I got it.
Yep.
I see.
And then if you wanted to kind of double check, you could go back to edit on the video, and you could just kind of spot check. You wouldn't have to watch the whole thing again, but you could just kind of scroll down and try to find when he says caption, when he says admission. Yeah. And you could just find that area. I was trying to remember, it was somewhere in here.
Yeah, that's why it's harder for me to look words through here.
Yeah. Well, if you still have that file open, you could look at the timestamp,
Yeah.
because that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the timestamp. So
Yeah.
if you still have this file open,
Yeah.
you go to the first one. See, the timestamp shows that it happens at about 1:42.
Yeah.
So now you can go over here and you can go down to around 1:42. Right there it is.
Yeah.
There's 1:42. There's the first time it's said.
Yeah.
So you could kind of spot check it if you wanted to, and just make sure that, you know, it's capitalized like it's supposed to be, or whatever. If you don't make any changes, the apply button, you won't be able to click the apply button, so you can just close that. If you did make a change, so for example, let's say that was a lowercase a and you wanted it to be an uppercase A, then you can make that change. Then you would have to click the apply button to save it.
Okay.
And that's how you'll edit. That's how you edit that file. And I agree. If you know there's a word that's been used over and over and over, and it needs to be checked, or maybe it's wrong one time and right the rest of the time, that's possible.
Yeah.
But a fast way to check is just to export that caption file out, open it as a text file, and then you can, you know, you can do search.
Yeah.
You can do find. You can do find and replace. You know.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got that. So I think this auto captioning, it's very strange. It could make a different type of mistakes every time. If you load a different time or different one, you know, it could be not the same. It could be.
It is kind of weird, because remember what they do, what that captioning company does is they run it through, you know, an automatic a computer generated AI, so to speak, captioner. So it's just a computer database that's listening and putting in what it thinks is the correct word. Then a human is supposed to double check it. That's what we pay that extra money for. But whoever's double checking them doesn't always do a great job. And they only guarantee 99% accuracy. So that means there could be at least one mistake every 3 to 4 sentences, you know, depending on the length of the video. So it's possible that the AI heard it as admission and put ed one place, and heard it as admission somewhere else and got it right the rest of the time. That is possible. It's also possible that the AI got it wrong every time, and the human that looked at it caught it every time except one. That is possible too. So we don't know what was and it is also possible that someone like Dr. Hamner went in there and edited it. But I'm kind of like you. I doubt he did. Number one, I don't think he has time.
No.
You know? And if he saw it, I think he would contact us.
Yeah.
If he found it, I think he would say, hey, there's some errors in the captions. Can y'all check it? I think that's what he would do.
Thank you. That's my job. So I have to make sure that. Okay. So
any other questions?
Not really. That's how I need to do more of those files. So do you want me to save into a folder? Oh, can I get your file? Do you have your week one? So I could go generate all the files. I mean,
for week one? Haven't you already done week one?
Yeah, I already done. Do I need to? I could do that. Generate a couple of files to practice this.
Oh yeah, if you want to practice, you can download a file out of week one and practice. Week one should be done.
Yeah.
The one thing I did want to tell you though, and this will help me know that the caption file is correct. For week one, and I've already done this on all of week one. If you'll notice, all the videos for week one, when they very first begin, in parentheses should be Dr. Hamner, close parentheses, colon. When you are using the captioning standards, you're supposed to identify the speaker. The AI doesn't do that. And the reason it doesn't do it is because we would have to tell them who the speaker is.
Yeah.
And we just never do that. On a video like this, it's easy because there's only one speaker for the whole recording. So at the very beginning, if you'll put in parentheses, his name, Dr. Hamner, then when I go to upload the new version of the video, the high quality video, when I download the captions, if I see that it says Dr. Hamner there, I'm going to know you edited it. Because if it doesn't say Dr. Hamner at the very beginning, I'm going to know you haven't edited those yet.
Oh, I did. I didn't do that. I see.
Yes, I know you didn't, but I did it for you. I went back and did it for you. So all of week 1, every video in week 1, well, let me go down to C, for example. See, it starts out with Dr. Hamner.
So can you show
when
me?
When I was re-uploading those, I noticed that the only one that had Dr. Hamner was the first one. I think that's because that's the one I showed you that on.
Yeah.
You can do that when you download that file. If you want to, you can do it then. Like, so if you start downloading these files and editing this way, all you have to do is just go to the very first thing and just type in,
Okay. Could you share the screen for me?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I thought I had it shared.
Thank you.
Hold on. Let me move this out of the way. So let me go back because I thought I was sharing with you. So this is what I was talking about. For week 1, when I re-uploaded the new videos and I uploaded the captions, I watched a little bit of the captions to try to make sure they were lining up with what he was saying.
Yeah.
And I noticed that when I started playing the captions, he wasn't.
If you had sample data and you were trying,
he wasn't identified. It didn't have in parentheses.
So what about?
It didn't have Dr. Hamner.
Oh, so I needed to add this in every
just at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So just the first line. After that, you don't have to do it on every line. That's fine. You don't have to identify it on every line. Some people would, but it's not necessary, particularly on this video because he's the only person speaking.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But that will help me because what I have to do is I'm going to have to go to like Panopto. I'll go to week 2 and I'm literally going to delete this video.
Okay.
And when I delete it, I delete the captions too. So what I do is before I delete the video, I download the captions onto my computer. And then I delete this video. I upload the high quality video, the one that's a higher resolution. And then I go back in here, like I showed you. I go back in here under settings. I go to captions. There's no caption file now. There's not any captions. And I go out to my computer and I choose that caption file and I upload it. And then after I upload it, I kind of spot check it. I don't watch the whole video, but I check to see if the beginning's right. I usually kind of check in the middle and I usually check at the end. And if those 3 pieces are aligned, then I assume it's fine. And the only way I know that you have edited the video at a quick glance, is that at the very beginning, it starts off with Dr. Hamner because the AI won't do that.
I don't know. Until today, I'm glad that you told me. It's not hard. I will do that for every file. So then reload to make sure it's there. Yeah.
How far have you gotten? Are you already through week 2?
No, not really. I finished the week 1 and the week 2. I thought that you want me to kind of look at the some other things. I remember you said something about the week 2. What should I be careful about the week 2?
Well, I haven't edited the videos yet. I'm working on it today.
Okay.
And I might get finished today. So I
Wow.
may have all of week 2 loaded today. But you see how we've done the AI captions for week 2, because see everything's captioned.
Uh-huh.
So the AI captions are there.
Yeah,
So
but are
if
you going to delete to replace with new video?
that's correct.
That's the part I didn't know. I don't know.
I have E and F ready. I'm going backwards this time. And I have E and F ready. So when we get off, I'll go ahead and do those. So if you want to go ahead and start proofreading week 2 E and
Okay.
week 2 F. In fact, why don't I just do one of them right now? Let me just make sure I've already saved the caption files before I delete anything. I think I did, but let me just double check.
Yeah.
There's week 2 and there's week 2E and week 2F. I've already downloaded the captions.
Uh-huh. E
So,
and F.
so I'm going to go down here and I'm going to delete.
E
All
and
right.
F.
So I
So
deleted E and F. So now I'm going to upload the newer version.
yeah, because I don't have access to Panopto. So I really like you uploaded. I can do it now. That's good.
Okay, I got to find them because I've forgotten where they are. Oh, there they are.
Yeah,
Okay, so now they're uploading. It takes a little while because they're pretty good sized files.
yeah.
We don't have to watch it, but I have to wait. I have to leave it on this window until they pass this first upload. And then once they're uploaded, they have to process for a few minutes before I can upload the captions.
Oh, great.
So see, if I can ever get all these files done, that's my hope. My hope is to get all these files ready. I'm going to put them somewhere, like I'm going to put them on a USB drive or someplace, and I'm going to hand those to you. You can do this part.
Yeah.
But you can't do this part right now because I don't have the files.
Yeah,
I'm having to take I have to take a VRO file, which is a raw camera file, and
wow.
I have to convert it to an MP4 file, which is what Panopto wants. So that's the problem. If these DVDs had the MP4 files, you could just put them in, if you had a DVD player, you could just put them in there and you could do what I'm doing, but they don't. They have like a raw camera file.
Yeah.
So,
Mr. Lee told me too that time, when we visit him, he said we have to convert.
yeah. And that's what I'm doing. So, and
yeah,
it doesn't take that. Now that I've figured out like the resolution, I have to set all the settings. It's really not taking me all that long to do the conversion, but I'm still kind of having to hunt, because like this morning I put in disc 2 and that's not where week 2 started. Week 2 actually starts on disc 1. It ends on disc 2. So I'm still kind of having to hunt. And that's the reason I ended up converting E and F first, because I had disc 2 in, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see now. It looks like it ends here, but it must start on the week 1 disc. I thought, well, I'm not going to put week 1 back in. I'm just going to go ahead and start converting what I have, and then I'll go back to week 1 afterwards. So I started from the bottom. I started from F and then E and whatever.
Oh, wow, you have
It's
to
kind of
keep
crazy.
track. I just don't want there's so many letters later. His folder is growing bigger and bigger,
Yeah. I hope we don't run out of room.
Yeah.
Okay, this should almost be ready for me to close this. but it's still not going to be quite ready for me to upload the caption. So
It's okay. You want me? I got you recorded. I can do. I think I made the notes. I can do it now. I can just do this E and the F, right?
yeah,
You
yeah.
said
Yeah, and it'll just be a couple of more minutes. See, it's at 19%. Once this gets to 100% and this gets to 100%, then I can upload the caption. So after we get off the record, after we get off the Zoom meeting, I'll send you the link to the recording. Go have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or something, and come back, and you should be ready to start.
Yeah, coffee. I wanted to have a couple more. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Anything else?
That's it. I just did. I didn't even know. I keep watching it and editing, but I don't know. I needed to put that important Dr. Hammer, on the top. Okay.
Sure.
Now I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Well, then I'll talk to you later on.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Bye. You too.